we getting there. I'm always doing something. Y'all know that. So I got some people said, well, you should do some more how-to videos. Well, here's how-to. Here's how to put your own garage together. I went and took this thing down. I had this concrete. I didn't have enough section, so I had this little section poured right here to make a complete piece. So I have a hump right here. This hump, I'm gonna go get the saw. I'm gonna cut the tip of that thing down while I lay my piece across there, and then I'll just butt it up against the concrete and drill it right there where that high spot is. Inside the shop, I'm not worried about this hump because I'll build a table right here. This will be like, I'll put a table over right here, be like a work table. Never bother me. When it comes to concrete and you got to go through, let me clean my screen. When it comes to concrete and you're talking about like a 30 by 40, $10,000 of concrete, rebar and all that. Well, this concrete here was free. I bought the property. I didn't give it $17,000 for the whole property. $17,500, $18,000, something like that for the whole property with the concrete. You know what I mean? So spent $1,800, $1,500. I don't remember. I had to go back and look at my note on getting that piece poured. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't keep up, I just pay it out. So this stuff right here, let me turn you around.
We're out here trying to get the rest of the building put up. Well, more of these things up top. I'm not sure if this is the safest way to do this, but you need this other piece? Hey, he said don't drop him down. That one's wobbly. Don't let it hit you. Back up, Sammy. I think you need to retire that ladder.
No. It still helps me good.
I need to buy, that's what I can buy you for Christmas. Well, apparently you do. That one looks a little...
I use a ladder maybe once every 10 years. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, another day, another project. We're out here working on Matt Cusack's trailer, Team Denver. His trailer, he was going up through West Virginia a while back. I think it's where he said Virginia, somewhere up through there. The roof peels back, starts leaking. Well, I get up on, I'm gonna show you something. I get up on here, he put some tape and some flex seal right here. Some else had done it and sealed it because I'm pretty sure the roof structure is broke on this corner. It's allowing it to flop backward and forward, so I've started pulling the tape off. I gotta go through and pull this little cap off right here. But see how all this stuff's loose? It's because, like I said, there's something broke behind it. So you gotta pull this and off. I gotta pull the trimming all the way off to the middle right there. And I gotta figure out what's broken here, weld it up, pull the metal back, re-screw it, get all this flex seal off of it. And I will tell y'all, flex seal is no joke. That stuff, listen, when you pull that stuff off, you can see right there, that's flex seal, that's duct tape. Duct tape, the glue comes off of it. Flex seal, it just rips apart pretty much. I mean, it is some freaking tough stuff. That stuff is a bear. Like I said, it's, even with it warm out here today, so hard. But luckily the metal, it just tore out where the holes were. So we can go through and flatten everything down, stretch it over, re-screw it, clean everything up, pressure wash the roof of it, and then put a coating on the top of it that'll keep all this stuff from moving around like it has been. But to get all this little junk stuff up off here, clean it real good. So I got it cleaned up pretty good around through there. So now this is some 3M stuff, some sealant, poly, whatever. We're gonna go through and pull these screw back out. We're gonna let it down. We're gonna fill it up around through here with it. Thanks to Ronnie Varner for having that and having a couple screws for me. We're gonna wipe it all down real good. I'm gonna put a trail all the way around it. I'll screw that down, and then I'll go back through and see how they do it. They just rub the seam over top of it just to build a dam where it can't leak. And I'll put some extra screws down it. So while I do it, I'm gonna run my bead, screw it. If I get it all screwed on, then I'll rub another one over and I'll wipe it all down real good and get it cleaned up and get it done today. Stuff comes out, it is rough. It ain't pretty, but it's fixed. So now, like I said, he can go wash this thing, sell it off or use it or whatever, but at least the roof ain't leaking on this corner. But this corner right here, these are very common to leak because of the door frame. They flex from the door opening and closing. It puts a lot of pressure right here on this door jamb. And with age and going down the road, it rips that metal out. But it's got extra screws up here in it. Should be good to go. So Lincoln's having an apple festival, so I decided to go next door and allow people to park where my building is. I got people out here everywhere. Look at this, I got cars, trucks.
That was enough to buy me another fairy lamp sitting out here.
Look, we're gonna run deals. We run deals. What you think, Nick? $5 parking?
$5. That's another fairy lamp.
I'm just playing. No, I told some people this morning, this dude right here in this Jeep said, man, it's awful nice if you go through, let people park here. I said, man, it's only dirt. And it don't cost me nothing. I mean, I already paid for it, so it's no big deal. Look at the guard dog here, look. By the time I got home, I had room to pull right on in, but we were guard dog here watching, look. She ready to cuss somebody. Brody, guess what? We have people complaining on you again. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, boy? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, huh? Come here, boy. Oh, yeah. What do you think about them complaining on you, huh? You getting old, ain't you?
Wrenches, let's go see what Daddy's doing. It's starting to rain.
How are you doing?
Good, what you up to?
Hey, wrenches. Hey, wrenches.
It's starting to rain out here.
Yep. See these right here?
Oh, look at your...
Perfect. And they're loading spot. Best stuff happens just off coming. Right here. So you see these right here?
Yeah.
We've probably had these my whole life. So luckily, my dad was a mechanic. And for me, I just kind of inherited, you know what I mean? Like I inherited, like he's still alive. But like tools, stuff like that, I've been using for 40 years, 41 years of my life. I have hammers, I have pliers, I have screwdrivers, stuff that I've had my whole entire life. So I've been blessed on that aspect of it, that I didn't have to go out to the Snap-on truck and buy tools because we have tools. I have toolboxes and toolboxes and toolboxes. Basically my dad's whole life collection. But these right here have been in the toolbox, and I've used them for every single thing I've ever needed to use that wasn't for what it was actually used for. You know what I mean? Like I've used them and used them, used to cut wire, I've used them to cut tape, used them, but I've never actually had to use them on tin until I used it on this. And I realized these little pair of tools right here, these little snips, work phenomenal.
So when you're cutting out around those pieces right there, are you gonna have to put some kind of foam or something around there, or what?
My thought process, because I don't have blueprints and I'm really just winging this. I've never built a building like this. I'm just going off of when I got a very, very big, like, I got a very good photographic memory, so I can see something and I can just close my eyes and remember the way it is. I've always been able to do that my whole life. So like when I ride down the road, I look at the way houses are built, stuff like that. So everything I do is just off of my eyes and seeing it and what makes sense to my brain on how to do it. So I'm winging this thing. And I mean, I did take it down, but I took it down a year ago, 9, 10, 11 months ago. And I didn't take a lot of pictures and stuff like that to go through. I just said, and it's not even built the same way. Like it was built with side doors and all this stuff on it. So like for me, I didn't go through and be like, I'm gonna build this building back like it was. I basically got a bunch of metal from a building that was built, and I decided, hey, look, I'm gonna go through and just build it the way I want to build it. and we'll just figure out from there. So there is places that has holes that I will have to go back in silicone. And then which I'm a cool silver roof, so y'all know I'm painting the building black, I'm painting the roof white. It's gonna be insulated on the inside, so we get spray foam on the inside. So like a little pinhole from an old screw doesn't really matter, because I'm gonna go through and put some silicone in that hole, and I'm gonna coat over it. But then on the inside, we're gonna spray foam the whole inside of the building anyways, so it's gonna be insulated. I'm gonna put AC and heat inside of it. But the main thing, like, so when I'm building this thing, I'm just going off what I think you should do. So I'm looking at the way this metal is here, and if I just cut a straight line, then I'm gonna have about a 2.5 to 3 inch gap up here at the top. So for me, I went and got these old snips I got right here. I come right here on the edge, and I slid it down to this one line right here. That's when I realized how great these snips were. They're old, they work great. They're kind of
You
like
really
me.
should probably have like a pair of Kevlar gloves on, because
Kevlar ain't got nothing on these hands. I've been building up these hands my whole life.
well, listen, I am the manager at work, so we have to wear Kevlar gloves when handling stuff like that, and you are being unsafe right
Well,
now.
I'll tell you what, you just keep on being a manager.
So at my work, I'm supposed to have the courage to care, to stop and intervene whenever I see you doing something bad.
Here's your courage. So see, I take this piece right here, and I slid it right across right here around the edge of it, straight across. Throw that piece away, and then look right here. So I shove all this back up in there. I put me a screw in here, and basically, like, I'll come along right here. I cut that little piece off. And what I'm thinking of is doing it like this, it allows me to go through, and it allows it to be insulated when it comes time. It'll get some backing to it. So I take it like this right here, starting to pick up rain. So Nick, you gotta get out of the water, because she's so sweet, she's gonna melt. She's like sugar.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
Tomorrow I will be 40. Hang on, Sammy's making a lot of noise. Tomorrow I'll be 40 years old.
Getting old. But basically, I do it like that right there. I come along down on the bottom, so I still gotta do the very back one. I come along the bottom, I throw me a screw here, and then eventually I'll come back there and cut these off down there so they look better. But what I figure is, it gives it not a big hole there beside of it. So when I do have it spray foamed, it'll go through and it'll seal up pretty good. Because spray foam, you know, it'll go up to 1 inch. So if I'm at like 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch, no problem. Yeah. But we getting there. So we appreciate y'all.
You want to see the around the building?
I gotta miss everything. Hey, don't go show my dog around.
So it's dirty, but like you said, he's gonna spray it, so it's gonna be a different color. But overall, it's getting done. And we're gonna put epoxy in the floor.